Hi, this is Osman. I'm an energy healer, yoga and meditation teacher, and an entrepreneur. Please also remember to visit my website, yogawellness786.com, for more resources on our services and contact information, as well as a lot of blogs that are very informative and related to current day problems and situations that one faces on a day-to-day basis. And also, please remember that the therapies we offer, healing, energy, yoga, meditation, nutrition, wellness, all these are not a replacement for medical treatment. If you have a medical condition, please consult your doctor, for that. That being said, I'd like to today discuss the subject of magic or witchcraft in the yoga sciences. So, yoga, as I always explain, is a very broad and wide field. It is a broad figure, it's like calling existence, but in a scientific perspective of a tool being used to improve that existence as it is in the directions that you wish to. It can also improve your existence in your own physical strengths, in your cognitive, intellectual capacities, but also in your spiritual capacities in the sense of having spiritual powers or magic, wielding magic, right? So I, being, someone who delved deeply into the science of yoga, I was given, like you say, an introduction into the various aspects and what the possibilities of yoga science, holds. And I do know, let me not say speak in an abstract manner. My younger brother, he was very interested in the magic side of yoga sciences, practicing of magic as what you would term magic. So, but being able to use secrets of the science in order to be able to bend reality, so to speak, like to change circumstances, of your life to a positive or a level, that you want to change. So he was focusing on how, if someone was experiencing a lot of, bad luck or negativity in their life, to change their life around to positivity, or to improve their wealth, or to gain certain things that they were striving towards gaining and they were having difficulty, in gaining, or they had possessions and exorcism, right? To remove negative energy, from someone, or from a modern day perspective that people, don't want to believe in these things as well. So I did not delve into those studies, but I understood it. And I also, because we studied broadly and widely, had a taste of some of the aspects, you know, of the magical side, and I didn't want to go into that. So coming back to the practice of magic. So if you're interested in the practice of magic, Harry Potter, abracadabra, manifesting things, and so forth. So maybe because magic is a very wide and wild, right, field, right? And there's tantra and getting control of entities to do your bidding, right? You get those aspects, and meeting with the energetic entities and harnessing, their power and their assistance in your life. There is those aspects, and there's also the aspects of being able to bend reality in terms of manifestation and manifesting that which you want. So that goes more into the science of mantra, right? There are certain magical incantations that are held secret, of course, because they don't want everyone and anyone to hold the book of magic in their hand, right, so to speak. So it's kept secret, in the sense that it's not only an incantation, it also needs to come with someone who has that power to pass you the incantation together with the power. Because you can do the incantation from now till kingdom come, there's nothing going to happen, right? If you didn't get it together with the power. It comes with the power, and that power cannot come from a book, it has to come from a person or an entity, right? So a physical human has to give you that power as well. So there is these things. So if you are interested into the aspects of magic, right? So I know there's a practice of magic, in all religions, right? Even in the Islamic religion, right? They claim um, to forbid the practice of witchcraft and magic, that anyone who practices that is considered outside the fold of that religion, right? As an example, I'm not trying to, criticize or downplay any religion or promote any particular religion, just mentioning it as an example, right? But you do get, like, depend which sect of that particular religion. So, for example, you'll get the Sufi sect who practice spirituality, right? And out of body experience, and you have the Sufi dance, right? And it's a field of that particular sect, right? So there is the practice of magic, and magic is available, from different fields, right? So you don't have to go and become a Hindu, right, to practice magic, or you don't have to become, a witch, right, to practice it. You can through yoga sciences, because yoga is a very broad science. It respects and covers all fields of all faiths and all fields and all avenues of thought, even the scientific field of thought, right? From a scientific perspective, there is alchemy, right? And the use of chemicals to create change, right? So you can go and study the Ayurvedic sciences, and how you could use, different leaves and get powers from certain chemical combinations, right? Which is alchemy. And that itself, the field is there, it's very broad, right? This is in the practice of magic, or alchemy, and the whatever you could think of, the yoga. If you go deeply and find the right teacher, you're going to learn what you want. You're going to find what you're looking for, right? So it does cover these aspects as well. So why am I saying this is, am I encouraging you to get into these things, or am I opening a can of worms, or am I opening Pandora's box for you? No, as a yoga and meditation teacher who's got experience, diverse experience, and practicing this for so many decades, I have to bring the subject matter. I don't want you to find it by accident, right? Because finding it by accident is not good. Be careful and don't just delve into these fields just by listening to someone's word on it and be lured into that field, because you don't know what you're getting into. Connect with people who's got vast experience in this field that can give you some warnings before you go into it. Because when you meet someone who can grant you that power, maybe they want to get rid of their obligations and change that lifetime eternal obligation onto you and release themselves from a curse. Maybe they want to be released from a curse. So there's a lot of unscrupulous people in that field. When you go into the field of magic, you're going into the field of unscrupulous people. And when you're going to meet with entities that are in higher frequencies and beyond what the naked eye can see, they are not regular. They are much higher intelligence level and smarter than you, and they know your level, that you are low and you are stupid, so to speak, and they're going to trick you, right? You're going to get tricked into doing things. So you have to be very cautious when you decide to practice these things. Or a lot of people are going into the practice of alchemy and practice of mushrooms and DMT. It's very fashionable, right? You are chemically forcing yourself into a level that your body is not energetically ready for, and in the long term, you're creating harm to yourself, where you can die of a stroke because you're weakening, the certain aspects of your brain that can increase your capacity to getting psychosis, right? Psychological problems. Uh, there is scientifically proven many people who opened their Kundalini energy and they became psychotic, right? And they could not even psychology drugs and calming drugs, psychiatry treatments were ineffective and they were institutionalized for life. No one talks about these subject matters. Practicing yoga meditation, right? Practicing yoga meditation institutionalized for life. The person was declared crazy. So one aspect of it that I am aware of is when one awakens the Kundalini energy and it develops, and the energy is so strong that it comes and rises to your head and it fills your head. Now, to go back into normal life, to come out of meditation, you have to lower the energy back to its normal level. Otherwise, you can't function on a normal level, right? So that energy sometimes will get stuck in your head. What do? It's stuck. Try as you may, it's not going to come down. And when it's stuck, it comes together a severe headache, and you're hearing voices, and you're seeing things that is not in the reality of the regular people, right? And there's associated excessive pain, headaches, right? And the pain is so severe you have to go for painkillers to reduce it, very high painkillers, and you have to go on drugs, right, to take yourself, to put yourself, in a situation to be able to cope with that level. So this is, in people who get excited, I want to practice magic in this. So this is, be warned about this field. And when you delve into yoga sciences, stick to that which is safe, stick to teachers who's got experience in this field and can guide you correctly. Okay. uh, Feel free to connect, and remember to connect with me on my website and also my other social platforms. You can search for Yoga Wellness 786. I'm on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. Of course, this is possibly the YouTube channel, and Facebook, and LinkedIn, Reddit, various social media channels. You can connect whichever means you want to connect with me. I'm open to most methods of communications and contact. And always remember to take care of yourself. Okay. And I'm offering this education and systems and also my services to improve your experience of life. That if you are struggling with stress levels, and if you want to improve your performance levels or improve your energy levels, that you can connect with me, and make use of my professional services, and to better take care of yourself and have a better experience of your life, to maximize your potential and experience of life. Okay, and take care always.